Hi guys, so I have a review for you today from Born Pretty Store. I actually ordered this before Christmas and I was hoping it would arrive before then, but with the holidays and shipping and everything, it arrived a little bit late, but I thought we would still go through the items in there just in case you want to pick one up. Some of the items, they're not just holiday related, although the plates are. So it comes in a little box like this. This is what the back of it looks like. So you can go ahead and pause and read if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And then this is what the front looks like, and it gives you a little rundown of everything it includes. So it comes with one Galaxy Starry stamper. It comes with 5 bottles of stamping nail polish. It comes with 1 bottle of peel-off liquid tape. It comes with 2 Christmas scrapers, and then it comes with 3 Born Pretty stampers. So when you open it up, this is what you got inside. I'm going to go ahead and turn that around so you can see. So you get the liquid latex, which goes around your fingers to protect during stamping. You get a gold, silver, white, green, and red stamping polish, and those are all 5 mLs. You get 3 stamping plates. Now these are a little bit Christmassy themed, but you can use the polish with other stamping plates if you have them. So you get this one here, and this is BP 120. It has a bunch of holiday designs. Sorry, I'll come up a little bit closer there. And then the other one that you get is this one here, which is BP 121. And the last one you get is this one. It's kind of like a sweater stylized one. So you get your 2 scrapers. This is what they look like. That's one side, and then you flip it over, and that's what the other side looks like. And it was held down with some tape. Then you get your actual stamper, which looks like this. And they have it nicely wrapped up. And the one I got has a little snowman on there. And then on the top it says Born Pretty Store. It's blue, kind of sparkly. And then it's actually really squishy. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't be as squishy. So the consistency of this is closer to like a marshmallow stamper. If you prefer firmer stampers, you may not like this one. But we'll go ahead and try that out. And it's like a little bit sticky to the touch, like when I actually touch it. And then you can see that's the inside of it. It just fits right in there. So nice big surface. I'll go ahead and set up so that we can do some actual stamping. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one here. This is BP 20. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure to remove that blue plastic film. Also, I'm going to clean this real quick with some rubbing alcohol. It just feels really sticky to me. So that's all I have here on my napkin. I'm just going to go ahead and clean that real quick. And it's just rubbing alcohol. So I have 5 of these little sticks. One side is black and one side is white, and I thought we'd go ahead and stamp those to see how the polish shows up on light and dark colors. These particular Born Pretty Store polishes I have not used before, so I'm not sure how they're going to perform. So I thought we'd go ahead and go through each of those. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this just so it's not super long for you guys. So I'm going to be cleaning my plate in between each color with acetone, and then for the actual stamper I'm going to be using this lint roller just to remove any of the polish so that I don't damage the surface with the acetone. I also do recommend that you use 100% acetone because anything else will have conditioners in it and it may affect the way that the actual stamper picks up the polish from the plate. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So the last thing I want to test is this peel-off barrier. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that and then stamp over it. So go ahead and remove this top piece. Go ahead and apply that around the nail, the area that you need to protect from the stamping. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a few seconds to dry. I think I'm going to use the white polish. And then I'm going to be using this kind of sweater design here. So you can see it's kind of going clear as it's drying. And sorry about the lighting, I have my window open and kind of an overcast day. So you can see it's going from milky to kind of clearish. I do like that the latex is tinted so it's easier to see on your skin and where you place it. So I'm just going to go ahead and try and line this up. Which I didn't do a very good job, but you get the idea. And then you would just go in and remove the latex. I don't know, maybe I should have applied a thicker layer of latex. It's not coming up very well, like my other latex does. Kind of having to peel it off. There goes a chunk. So hopefully you can kind of see it's like coming up in little chunks instead of in one even sheet. So I'm thinking this kind you need to apply a couple layers because it applies kind of thin. I mean, it did protect the nail completely. It just took a little bit to get it up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it to my next nail, but I'm going to do 2 layers of the latex just to see if that works better. I just feel like because it applies thin, it made it a little bit hard to peel up. So I'm going to go ahead and go in, but this time I'm going to do 2 layers around my nail and see if that helps. Okay, so I'm going to give that a moment to dry and then we'll go ahead and go in and stamp again. Okay, so I've given that some time to dry. Now this did take a little bit longer to dry, like I said, because it's thicker applied. So I'm going to go ahead and go in again with the white. And then to peel this up, yeah, see how it kind of comes up in like chunks? It doesn't come up in one solid piece, but it does definitely work. So applying it thicker did definitely help. It still didn't come up in one even piece, but it came up in less pieces, and it definitely did do its job. It protected my skin from the polish, making cleanup much easier. Okay guys, so I just want to kind of wrap this up and go over everything and give you my final thoughts on each piece individually, because they do sell these items individually if you don't want to buy the kit, but I do feel like it's a good kit for your money. So the first item is the stamper. First off, it's really cute with the little snowman on there. I do like the design of it. I do like the glittery top as well, so as far as the way it looks, it works good. Functionality of it, it's stamped really well. Hopefully you can see that on my nails as well as the samples that I did over the black and white little sticks down there. The only thing is maybe the texture you wouldn't like. Now it is a little bit sticky, so it does have some grab, which, you know, it helps, but it's also hard to keep clean, so I would recommend keeping some kind of plastic on it like they did. They had the plastic wrap to kind of keep it clean. I would say definitely do that when you're storing it. The other thing is I wouldn't use acetone on it because it's going to lose that kind of sticky texture it has. Cleanup for this part's going to be really easy. For this part, it's pretty easy as well. Like I said, I was using my lint roller and that seemed to pick up everything just fine. I didn't have any issues with that. So overall, I do like it. I will say that there's a little bit of a learning curve with a squishier stamper like this, and not all polishes will work with it. So just keep that in mind. The polishes that they provide worked very well. So overall, I do like the stamper. I think it worked well. The scrapers that they provided, again, were very good. They're your typical card scrapers. The designs are cute, and even though it's Christmassy, I think you can use it all year round. I mean, unless that really bothers you. But for me personally, it does not. The cards themselves are of good quality. I don't feel like they would bend or break. And I did run a little bit of acetone over this one and none of the color came up. I don't know what would happen over time. I'm assuming it would start to eat away the finish of the actual plastic, but just keep that in mind. The next thing are the polishes themselves. You get a pretty good selection of color. I do wish they had included a black in here. That's the only thing I would say was missing. So you get the white, red, silver, gold, and green. And I'll just go ahead and show you those each swatched so you can see the colors up close. So you can see the silver came out really well on the white and black. And the green shows up really well on the white. You can still see it on the black, but I feel like not as pronounced. And then the gold, same thing, it showed up really well on the white and black. And the red very well against the white, and pretty good on the black. And then of course the white, you don't really see it on the white, but it shows up really well on the black, as well as against the red that I have on my nails currently. So I think those are great polishes. I didn't have any issues with it picking up or drying funny or laying down evenly. I got a nice clean scrape with it, so overall I'm happy with those. The plates themselves were really well etched. I was able to pick up the designs no problem. They transferred really clean and crisp, so I do appreciate that. So the last item in this package is the peel off liquid latex tape, and this worked. It did not come off in one even strip. You know, for me that's not a deal breaker. It might be for you, so I'm just letting you guys know up front. You do get a generous amount in here. You get 10 mLs. This does show a shelf life of 2 years, which I thought was really generous for a latex product. Now, if you are allergic to latex, do not use this because it does have latex in there and will activate your allergies. I do like the look of the actual bottle with the square top. That's just personal preference, but I do like that. So overall, I do like this little kit. I do feel like they put some time and thought into it, and it was really well put together. I also like the presentation, the way they put it in the box, and everything was packaged really nicely. If they do not carry this specific one, you can again buy each component individually on their website. So I hope you guys found this review helpful. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I will also have links to the store and the product if it's still available. And as always, thank you for watching.